Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again. How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
A drink a day keeps the clarity away.
It would have happened anyway. You didn't have a choice.
Coward!
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve the... Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh. Yes, maggots. You are here? The worthless maggots, but there are no more druids. There is no Murig. There is no Murig. The maggots ain't Murig. Murig ain't the maggot was born when Murig pointed to where... Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? Murig gave birth to the maggot. But the maggot doesn't want to live. But the maggot doesn't want to live. The maggot doesn't know if it can. The maggot wants this pain to end. Murig is here. Murig notices the maggot will try. It will seek. Oh, there you are. What a journey it was, huh? And that King Arthur at the very end. Now that's curious. It's interesting how my mind saw King Arthur in you. But I'm taking this as good news. My unconscious mind is telling me that you're a great friend. Great and formidable. Like King Arthur. Now the world is going to... And that's all... Oh, it helped, believe me. And it turns out it's not a scroll, but a tablet split in half. A smart move, considering that I know where you can find the part that belonged to the druid. He wasn't exactly a pleasant fellow, and I have about 200 years ago. His castle, but my subconscious doesn't lie. My... you'd have to ask Nianti about that. Ailey's a good girl, but she's up to her elbows in work, and so... Most of the old scriptures point to the north of Kuna, of course. Near could mean 1 mile or 10. You'll know you're close when the air feels heavy. They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagramor struck a deal with them because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive... I can...
No. My subjects were usually well disposed towards them, grateful for their magic. Merlin was held in high esteem by the common folk. Of course, there was mistrust at times. Nobody was ever so twisted by hatred as to hurt.
Spare a coin for the hungry. Didn't expect to see you here. Oh? You managed to extract coherent information? In any case, this truly is good news. Especially for us. You must bring the tablets to me, not to him. We'll use them in Camelot for many Menhirs, ensuring the safety of nearly the whole... If you give them to Maggot, only Cunnacht would benefit. Do you really... I'll await your return. Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
You doing okay?
No need for that, is there?
You're not here to talk about the men here, are you? Oh, please say no. I've had my... Oh, there are far more exciting things to chat about. Like treasure. I'm Bonksy, by the way. I'm an adventurer myself. I have a few trinkets to sell. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just passing through. From what they want to live in one place their whole life. Oh, all different kinds. Like the ones where you crawl through damp caves or cold tombs, dodge traps, and hope whatever's growling in the dark isn't hungry. Really? Oh, then you... Oh, maybe I am. But I managed just fine. And I wouldn't trade this life... Oh, I just take old, forgotten trinkets. They're no use for the dead anyway. It's not robbery if nobody's around to miss them. A trip to the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after their loot. They were drunk, so I thought I could sneak in and grab the treasure without any trouble. They caught on and started chasing me. 4 or 5 of them, I think. I made it to the... I barely managed to slip past it, and the bandits backed off. You bet. Well, crazy stories like that keep happening. I picked it up from a delightful wandering merchant who goes by the name Malachi. I'll show you on the map where I last found him. You should see some of the artifacts he carries. Real treasures. Slowly but surely. In Connacht, fewer people than I expected are looking for artifacts, potion ingredients, or adventuring gear, so I'm counting on travelers. You must be interested in unique enchanted items, right? Oh, of course you... It's a piece of armor I found on one of my expeditions. A beautiful, knightly breastplate. It's kind of funny, but I'm afraid not many people have the sense of humor to wear it. All right, deal. I just want to get rid of... Oh, one more thing. This armor came with a letter. I found both in the ancestral tomb. Oh, I'm a little jealous, to be honest. This sounds like I chased the trail myself. But first, I need to sell off my finds so I can...
Oh, hello there.
wasn't expecting. Company.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
You're here. Let me look at you. The All-Mother. Whatever the All-Mother wanted you to see is between you and her. Besides, I'm more concerned with the... You've given people hope. Only time will tell if that... You shouldn't listen to that lunatic. Every time I see him is under the... I suppose he's right and the Menhir really can be reignited. Menhir or not, I can't see a future for Cunard. There is more than one way to spread the All-Mother's grace. Why Lord Yvain is in a precarious situation. He needs all the support he can get. Besides, my apprentice Ailey is very talented and can handle all... So you've seen what happened with your own eyes. I shouldn't. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a... You never asked me who's... I come here because it's a reminder of how I should feel sorrow. I stand here. I wait at the corrupted temple. Something happened. I feel like... And I've been hearing her voice ever since. And it seems you've only scratched. You need to return. Speak to her again, but this time ask directly about me. Who am I to her? There's something she knows. I wouldn't ask this of you if it weren't important. Whatever can... If you can find that thread and pull it free, perhaps we'll both find the answers we need. If you want to help me, I need you to go to the corrupted temple. Find her. Find out what... Thank you. Here lies Lady Maeve, wife of Lord Yvain, Tarry. You're wondering why I'm here, aren't you? I'm wondering the same. All-Mother, guide you.
Stay out of my way. Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion. You feeling better now? Good. Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the menhir. No wonder they... Tell me, did you get to see our... Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. The truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the maybe you'd be kind enough. Because he doesn't bother listening to us common folk. Even when if we're lucky, we get to air our grievances to Anselm, but wait, how long can we wait? We're not some lazy noble. We've got to eat, damn it. And unlike him, we have... Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but the Red Priest, and last I checked, Yvain's still our lord. Not one of those Camelot... I know. I was here when the outbreak hit. Last summer. Every new case gets carted straight to the... I tried talking to the Camelocians. They told me to piss off. I think you straight damn bastards come in here acting like they all wait here for you.
Remain vigilant. Tis just a flesh wound. You are nothing but a peasant. Back to your hovel. Tis just a flesh wound.
Truth be told, you don't. But in the grand scheme of things, it's... Name's Gatto. Once upon a time. Later, fate led me to catching rats. A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent, but there's little to say about Sagramore. It's the queen, his wife. Trust me, I've met King Sagramore on many occasions. There's not much around here. The most important... You might also run into... the queen's personal lapdog. Though he's a knight, he's a rat of the lowest order. I can't make heads or tail. If you want, go ahead and talk. Waiting for a cup. You know where to find me.
Greetings to you, strange soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagramore. I fear, then, that you... Only a pure soul can bear the sins of... I thought it would be enough to... I don't... Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my... I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of a punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt... I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truth. Then I came here, for Sagramore, soon to be king, and beside him stood the Queen. As radiant, I swore to serve them until the end of time. Yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless. Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful? I was stupid. That. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel... Yes. And in a way, I accept the workings of this wreck. And perhaps there is another future. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one. Apparently, everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. And here it is, the kingdom deep. Scroll. Indeed, I also witnessed powerful acts of magic. But you must forgive me. I cannot provide you with... May goodness and light guide you.
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagramore's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased. Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lady. I am but a simple custodian, though if I had performed my duties better... Oh, it's no big deal. We live here. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that, well, as long as you don't sin against their majesty, then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your... Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. Yeah, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honour is intact, but I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagramore appeared. It was one of the harpist sisters. But the king didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I think she suspected it involved one of the... In the end, oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our Queen that he would remain. That was a very unfortunate... Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander, but breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more. It's a no-win situation. Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's... And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's... Though, now that I think about it, perhaps... Oh, that would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate? She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, you'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family. She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king, and I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare... I'm glad you asked, my lady. All you need to do is kill me. Yes, exactly. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagramore's... And with magic, when a spell says, guard at the cost of one... If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So that's...
Boars. No, not boars. Boars in the letters. The letters to boars, to beloved. These, all of them, I write. Letters to beloved boars, I write. I write only letters to boars, to beloved. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once in Sagramor's arms. Once me in Boar's arms. Forever. Boars, my beloved. Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty, cursed to feel nothing for eternity. Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret, a flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors. It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks. But a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields. Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower, forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window. She spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart, the ballad of a lady named Claire. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity. Determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away. To free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with... I was writing something important. My sister, she's the caregiver. She wanted Sagramore. She wanted the crown. She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not... It's at the very top, above all else. She does. She holds the power. Yes, Bors. I thought... Really? I longed for my own Sagramore. I craved love, true love. Here, you've read these notes on the Strange? No. Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? I lost them all before they even got here. My little flowers, they're all gone. They die and die at the hands of those who... Poor little things. They deserved so much better. Really? I need them close. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then... Let me think. Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping sound.
He's gone. Young Prince Renaud. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. And the Queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. She has ways. The lash is the kindest. Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. And then he was gone. He just stepped. Are you mad? You're not being sick. Oh, surely you don't mean... Oh, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading. But I wish you luck. Remember,
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel? The firstborn of the king and queen. A proper little princeling. Almost grown, though life is never tested, which is why I'm full of whims. Why I think only of trivialities. I won't bother listing every... Don't take it personally. You're not that special. I just wanted you to leave me alone, but as always, any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their... Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, and later I'll try to run away. Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. They say I take off. Look closely, and you'll see how pitiful I must be. Above? What above? Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. I'll tell you something. This place, all this... Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
You found the young master. Joy. Here, take...
She stitched them into her prayers, yet the gods unravel. I feel their weight in my arms.
Why did you kill me? I didn't... Mom, she used to call me Little Fish. Sometimes, once, during a bath, I cried at the water. Mama is the most important one. Father is the king. And then I was here, sitting.
They are here. All of them. But maybe now we can set you... My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror. She thought she could forge fate with power. But she was wrong. Fate is inevitable. Yet we are the ones who...
Hello again, my lady. Are you ready for your audience with the... Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to... Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no... If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order. Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate not many people know that the three sisters are banned. Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore. Our king took their words to heart and made the other sisters help the queen maintain the kingdom in its current. I know my place, and as you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might, please, don't forget us. Damned.